What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Jesus Coin. I want to do a quick little update today, just because, yesterday we had this little drop, right? Not little, it was about like 30%, 40%, something like that, top to bottom. Let's see, 38%, 38, 39%. But all in all, if you're looking at this chart here, you've got a low, higher low, higher low. We're holding the structure. We're consolidating. So I'm not worried about it at all. This is classic shakeout behavior, you guys, right? Volume's dying off. This is how you know that you're in a consolidation zone, okay? Whenever you're moving like this, whenever you're generally kind of hanging out in one area and your volume is just slowly dying off, when your volume goes to like nothing and then you break out your volume, that's when you'll pick your direction. And I think we don't know, but I know I speak for more than just myself whenever I say I think we're going to see a breakout to the upside. And the breakout is exactly as the name implies. It's going to be a fantastic move to the upside. Now, we are still about, at this point in time, 12 days away from the burn. We do have, it is kind of crunch time. We probably have a few more days, maybe just over half a week of where we can kind of mess around still and consolidate. But I would think that as we get to a week before the burn and going into Christmas itself, that we're going to see some phenomenal price growth. I really do. I think we're going to go well above this high. We will take out another zero. We won't be at 6 zeros anymore. We'll be at 5 zeros. And that's really all I got to say. I don't really, it's just more of the same stuff. On the bright side, we did come down to this 50 level. We didn't technically hit it. It is a higher low, but we've cooled off a lot from our RSI. Enough room to go up. We have found resistance in this area. We found support in this area. Just a whole lot. This drop here, lower RSI, but still a higher daily close than we had over here. Still higher lows overall. We've got higher highs. I like it, man. I really do like it. And however you want to cut this, whatever you want to call this as a pattern, there are I would say more bullish things than there are bearish things. But the one bearish thing that we do have going against us right now is this kind of area here that was support more or less for a while. It's being held as resistance. So I would like us to get above this. I'd like us to get above this, and I do think that we do get above this, because if we turn around from here and come back down to like this low, that could pose trouble. But we tried to, and we came back up. I don't know. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be just fine. Yeah, the 1 hour is starting to show some strength. I'd like to see more volume come in, but again, as we progress through this consolidation, you're actually going to see less volume, right? You can see it. The spikes are getting lower, and the overall volume itself, the average volume, is just desolate. So when that finally changes, when we do see volume increase, we will pick our direction. That'll give it validation, and I think we are going to see that go to the upside. So without any further talking, I think that's all I got to say. I very much do believe that by Christmas Day, only 12 days away from now, that we are going to see 5 zeros. We're going to see 5 zeros, one probably higher than that, but at least there. And that's not just because it's a psychological number, right? For anybody who's out there thinking he's just saying that because it sounds nice. No, it's like really the 1618, the golden extension. That's my that's my cat Mufasa. Hey, bud. But he wants some attention. That's where the golden extension is. That's where the golden extension is itself. And then also, it's another golden okay, don't put your butt on me, bro. Hey, don't mess this chair up. Let me see here. He never does that. He never claws into this chair. Actually, it's been, maybe a little bit on the downside, but not even really. The 1618 here also at 5 zeros 1. So you've got a 1618 extension there and a 1618 extension from this low to high. Seeing the minimum of 5 zeros 1 being hit is not just a good sounding psychological level, but it's actually a golden extension in itself. We've got the support down here we need. We're holding this area as consolidation. I like it, blah, 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 more of the same. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will, we'll keep doing these daily updates, probably up until the burn, up until I sell. I'll let you guys know when I sell, and I'll probably step back from Jesus Coin for a little bit. That's not because I have no faith in the coin anymore, that I don't think it's going to do well. I do believe that this has more than just the burn going for it, and I do think it'll go higher. But whenever it's going down or it's being boring, I'm probably not going to be as inclined to talk about it. Where here, we're less than 2 weeks away from the burn date, this like big event that's going on for the community and for the coin itself, for the blockchain. I think it's like more relevant to kind of keep up with these daily updates, especially after we had such a big day to the downside. I'm sure a lot of people out there are like, what do we do? What's going on? And some of you are maybe like not so worried about it, but I would say what we do, don't be worried about it. Be patient. Who cares what the price does until the burn? That's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. He's a good one. He's a real good one. He's not normally this cuddly, man. He just knows he likes the limelight. That's what it is. Funny story for anyone who's still here. I do these like at the end. They're like the little like extra snippets into my life. One of my friends, one of my good friends, who I got this tattoo with and this tattoo with. My first time ever getting tattoos was with this person. Actually, every tattoo I have is with that same person, but that's neither here nor there. He found this cat in a tree. His fiance actually found it in a tree, or she was his fiance at that current time. And he was stuck on the branches. His chin was like stuck like that. And he was with his brother, who I also have. I have his brother, and they got separated. They were like feral cats, man. They were just outside in Grand Junction, Colorado. It was summertime, and they saved him. They didn't want him to come home because they already had a lot of pets at their house and a bunch of kids. Like literally, it was a madhouse, man. They didn't need 2 extra cats, and these guys followed him home anyways because it was like right by their house, and they were just walking. They weren't driving or anything. So she saved him from the tree. They followed him home. I went to my friend's house, saw him, and we had some drinks and stuff, and I woke up late and in the nighttime, and I had to use the bathroom, and these guys are just following me around, and I was talking about it the next day. I was like, it's a shame that because he was gonna give him to the shelter. He was gonna give him to the shelter. He kept him for 8 weeks, and he's like, we're gonna give him to the shelter. Nobody wants him, so I'm like, it's a shame you guys are doing that. Like, I kind of bonded with them yesterday. I was like, I almost want one, but I don't want to separate them. And then he's like, well, take both. And I'm like, don't do that to me. Don't put that on me. I don't even want 1 cat, let alone 2. I'm more of a dog person. But long story short, that's the story behind my cats. The kids at the house named them. They like the Lion King, so I got 1 cat named Mufasa and 1 cat named Rafiki. And none of my security questions involve their names. So if you are a scammer out there, guess again. It's because I love them. They're great. But I've had them since they were kittens, man. Since they were estimated to be like 2 months old by the time that I got them. So they were just little babies when they were stuck in the tree. But they're brothers. I kept them, and I wasn't sure about it. I was really not sure about it at all on the drive back. And I slept with them for 1 night. I had them sleep with me, and ever since then I have not had a doubt in my mind that they were meant to be mine. But that's enough into my personal stuff, so it's not like super personal, but just felt like sharing it, I guess. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.